channel. So hope you are doing good. So today you will get to know about national education policy and the some of the expect about the education. Okay, so I will start with this quote, which is education is the most powerful weapon which you can use to change the world, which written by Nelson Mandela. Okay, so let's be a question that is what does education means for you? Okay, some people says education is empower us, and some says education give us knowledge, and some have many other opinion, right? So according to me, that education help us to grow holistically in life and make us good human being who give back to the society. Okay, so so the question another I want to ask from you. So why education is important? So education is important for many reasons, including economic growth, confidence, self dependence. Like the economic growth can be educated society are more innovative, and countries with higher literacy rate tend to have better economy. So education also give us the boost in our confidence, right? So education helps build confidence and allow people to speak without fear of judgment. Okay, so the third uh, point can be self dependence. Okay, so education can help people become financially independent and make their own choices. Okay, so what can be other points you can also thought from your side, and I just written down here from my views. So the critical thinking education always build uh, in ourselves the critical logical thinking. Okay, education promote critical thinking by fostering inquiry, analysis, and independent thinking. Quality education can help reduce inequality and reach gender equality. Lifelong learning, so education is a lifelong learning. Okay, which can be a throughout your life. Okay, so education can set people up to become lifelong learner. So the last can be career success. Of course, everyone wants the degree, everyone wants the skills for become for get a good job. Okay, so the career success can be a factor as well. Like education can lead to a more successful career, such as people with more knowledge are in higher demand in the job market. And as you know that in the as you know that in the era of AI, the skill has very core which you have to develop in yourself, right? So what can be the challenge of educational in India? So the quality of education, the access to education, the cost of education can be the challenge, the gender equality, inequality, and the food crisis, right? So what can be the solution you can give from your end? So like the improve infrastructure, provide adequate resources, qualified teacher, and better facilities like toilets, drinking water, and electricity. Promote digital education, because in the today's era the AI which is very important, right? So integrate technology into the learning experience to enhance access to modern learning resource and innovative teaching methods like AI, artificial intelligence. Okay, and the third can be address gender disparities, improve higher education, improve quality of education, ensure that every child has the opportunity to learn and grow regardless of their background or location. Okay, so free education and food in the government school, you can see that the children have access to free education and free food for primary grade. So now I wanted to highlight here the main point of this video, which is national education policy 2022. Okay, so I think you get to know about from the many of the channels what is the education policy. So I wanted to also highlight the key point of national education policy here, and which is the national education policy is a framework that guides the development, regulation, and promote of education in India. The first national education policy was introduced in 1968 by the Indira Gandhi government, and the NEP means the National Education Policy 2022 was released in 2020 and is the first education policy of 21st century in India. Okay, the National Education Policy 2020 is based on five guiding pillars, which is access, equity, quality, affordability, and accountability. Okay, so I also highlight here the NEP mandates or the goal, like the ensuring that primary purpose of assessment is to promote the learning and development of student, focus on regular formative assessment for learning rather than a summative assessment that encourage today's coaching culture. Okay, so there are many factor as well. So I want in the last I want to tell you, or I want to share a beautiful quote, which is, when you change the way you look at things, the things you look at change. Okay, so by this I wanted to thank you for listening me very carefully. Thank you so much. Please subscribe my channel and like this video and comment your thoughts. Thank you.